So you know what? The thing of it is Curtis, he's fighting for the rights for his child. That's what it's all about. It's all about a father standing up to the world, letting all the other fathers know, if you're going through something similar to what Curtis is going through, one day you will overcome. If you just keep fighting for the rights for your child. This is not just for you, Curtis. This is for Alexa, because Alexa don't even realize what's going on yet, but she will know.
Yeah.
So you're fighting for Alexa to have her father, and you've been fighting from the time she was born to now, and they haven't done that.
And check this out.
Oh, wow. Woo.
Every man out there who's going to a situation like what I'm going through or similar, fight for your rights. Every man has rights.
Yeah.
To fight for his child. No matter what that grandmother try to do.
Right.
Or that great-grandmother try to do.
Right.
Sister or grandpa try to do.
And you can't hide. You can run, but you cannot hide.
And
what's in the dark will come to the light.
Yeah. And that's a bad thing. You know, whatever that situation is, I don't know, because it's SSI, it's money, just collect money.
It's money.
So it's like, it's greed to keep this girl in the dark and keep collecting. Like she think that I want to run off with this girl, and we take the baby and run off, and money stops. See,
exactly.
That's where this grandmother is selfish in a sense. She's just thinking about herself. You know?
But why would this girl listen to her? Why would this girl, a grown woman that had a baby for this man here, Curtis, was into you in a relationship, why would you let another woman that's not even no blood to you take away when you're telling him we're going to be a family? You wait all the way up until you have the baby. He was there rubbing your stomach, helping you when you were sick. And why? Why? Something has to be wrong with this picture, Curtis. Okay. I just can't understand this.
Check this out. Now all of a sudden, after Veronica has the baby, okay, now I'm thinking we're going to be a family. Now all of a sudden, you know, when I take it to court, when they wouldn't let me see Alexa for like 6 months, it hurted me so bad.
I know.
Check this out. After 6 long months, they would not let me see Alexa.
Your child.
And check this out. The first time I met at Chuck E. Cheese, you should have saw the expression on Alexa's
I remember you
face.
telling me when she was doing this, like, Daddy, don't leave.
Check this out.
I remember that.
Check this out. Alexa was looking like I can't believe this is happening. They took me away from my daddy. And when she saw me, she just reached out to me like this.
That is so sad.
Like she couldn't talk, but she was like,
well, what kind of people could...
Check this out. And I picked her up, and she just laid in my arm, my chest, and just cried, just cried.
Is so...
Like it hurted her so bad. And when that our visit was over with, they wanted me to pay for everything.
You had to pay to see your own child?
Everything is complicated. Pay.
Oh,
okay?
God.
And when I put Alexa down in that seat, and she had to go, she was reaching like this, like, come get me. I don't want to be with these people. I feel their spirits. It's like demonic.
Something is wrong.
Or something is wicked.
Well, she'll know what it is when she grows up.
And Alexa was like reaching for me like this, like, Daddy, please don't leave. I know you love me. You was talking to me in the womb. Wow. Please don't leave me. Please. And I whispered, and I said to Alexa, Alexa, please don't cry. Daddy loves you. This was not my choice.
Wow.
Alexa, remember, this is not my choice.
Wow.
This is Veronica and Patricia's choice. They're the ones that took you away from your father.
Wow. Now, Curtis, the only reason I'm doing this interview with you is because I've heard the whole story. I've seen you email them. I've heard you call them. I've, heard the emails that this girl will respond back negative. Always, the baby say hi, and you're like, well, let me talk to her. Let me talk to her. Why can't I talk to my child?
They would never let me say one word.
And I know this because, we've been talking about this a couple of years, and I've experienced seeing this with you. So this is not something that I don't know about, because I've actually seen it on the computer, the response back from her saying, do you love me, and I love you, and this and that, but nothing about the baby, as if she was jealous of the baby.
Yeah, it's like they're always jealous
of the baby.
The father,
because you
wanted to be a part of
the child's life. That is the most wickedest thing I have ever heard of in my life.
And as of this day,
that's wrong.
They are still doing the exact same thing.
And you know what?
It's like when I found out about this Google website. I mean, they just shower Alexa with gifts, and all these people just holding her.
I saw that.
And you see
I saw that.
And you can see just they carrying her to home where just bill boxes just stacked up to the wall
with beer and all of this. And I thought you said the guy was supposed to be a minister.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a minister, and he's like got a house full of bill boxes.
And you know what gets me? They have
drunk.
and they have her name Alexa Charlie, and they never would use your name, which is the father's name.
Yeah, on a birth certificate.
Yeah, because you had to make them correct that.
Yes.
And so her name is Alexa Charlie Henderson, not just Alexa Charlie. Her name is Alexa Charlie Henderson. She was born Alexa Charlie Henderson, and she's going to die Alexa Charlie Henderson. All this stuff that they're doing, it seems to me that is all make-believe. It's all phony. It's all fake. No real blood. This woman is taking control of these kids that's not even her blood. That is totally wrong in the eyesight of God. And I think you told me they went to church.
They sit up in church.
Oh, come on.
And claim, and then watching kids in the church. And
oh, no.
I mean, I look at that.
Oh,
man,
no.
you know, how can you sit up in church?
Oh, no.
And pretend to be a Christian and
you
all
know
this
how they can?
And then they don't even know the first word in the Bible, love.
Love is the first. Love.
Love your enemy. Love. This is what God teaches about.
But you know, my mom always told me, beware of those devils that sit in the church. Remember that? She says there'd be some devils sitting on the front row, and you'll never know it. There's sheep's and wolves' clothing, because you never knew that this girl would be like that. I mean, if you was with this girl for 2 years and you guys had planned a family, and all of a sudden one day she listens to her adopted mother, who's not a blood, and let someone that's not your blood take away the blood of a child with the blood from her father and take that away, that's cruel to the baby.
And that's not a real adopted mother to turn around and try to turn the baby against her father.
Oh, no. I was a stepmother for 3 kids. 3 kids. Stepdaughter would be upset at her mother, and I would say, Renee, that's your real mother. I'm your stepmother. I don't want to take that away from you. You go and visit your mother. That is your mother. You should have contact with your mother, and I'm saying that from a real woman. So anybody that would do anything different, because it's all about the children. The children are our future for tomorrow.
And haven't they forgot? If you look in the Bible, God clearly speaks, love thy father and thy mother.
Right. But evidently, it's something missing upstairs, Curtis, because the average individual and people that's viewing this right now would clearly understand where you're coming from. As I said, if they're upset with you about something, I don't know that. And I really don't care, because I care about the interest of the child, just like the courts would. That child needs to know who her father is. Even if he just pick up the phone, or you pick up the phone and just let her talk to her daddy, he hasn't heard her voice at all.
And they never let me bond with her at all.
And they never, and
they took all of that away.
You took away the bonding, and you have to pay for that, because the piper must pay. You got to pay through something. People pay when they do things wrong.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're going to really come back and apologize to you for that. They're going to say, you know, I know
they really need to apologize to
one day they will.
Yeah.
Because every knee must bow and every tongue shall confess. And if you're sitting in church every Sunday, I know you know that. Taking it from a real woman, a woman of integrity, a woman that loves kids. If you love kids like I do, you would want them to have. I had 3 step kids, and they were in contact with their parents, both parents, especially when those parents are living. I mean, this adopted mother's even no blood. You don't care.
She don't care. She just care about a check.
But look, I know she must just care about a check, because I know plenty adopted. Lynn, who just called me just now, was adopted. My best girlfriend. And her adopted mother was an angel. She always let Lynn get in contact with her father and even her real mother.
Yeah.
So it depends on the individual. It's got to be something wrong upstairs.
With that
particular situation.
Grandmother.
It has.
When you have someone like it's all about them. It's like a sociopath.
Yeah, it's all about taking all these people under your corral.
It's something missing where they don't have any feelings. They don't care about anything. It's all about take, and never give nothing. If it's just a grain of love.
But Curtis, to take away a baby though.
I take away
a flesh and blood. Really, Curtis,
a sociopath would take anything and would not give you nothing back in return.
Well, she haven't taken anything, because you still have those rights. As long as you're living on this earth, you have the right to go and snatch that baby away. And you know what? I'm a witness to all that stuff, because I've seen you talk to these people.
Yeah.
I've seen you.
I call.
You know,
I text.
Like right here in this town, everybody knows that these people are not right. They took advantage of a situation. But that situation can turn overnight.
Yeah.
And shatter them down.
So my movie is going to be The Grandmother Baby Scam.
Okay.
And it's every little detail is going to be brought out. Every character is going to be.
It needs to be.
And I think this is going to be a great example for a lot of men out there who's going through the exact same thing. In other words, their babies are being taken away from the father, and the grandmother is getting paid through Social Security, SSI, and all kind of other little, you know, underhanded stuff, you know, just to get money.
Right.
And my thing here is, world, is that I don't want it to be like this. I feel like every man has rights. I don't care what the situation is, or what you're going through, or how bad the situation is. Every man should speak to his child, should talk to his child. It doesn't matter.
Right.
He should have that right.
He should, because I have clients that have husbands that are crackheads. Even a crackhead gets to say hello to his child, because that client of mine, that lady wants her child to still know. I mean, he's not on crack 24 hours of the day. She still wants him to know he has a father. Because one day that same man may change and get off of crack or become a billionaire. See, you never can judge anybody for anything. And especially when you have a decent father, a loving father, someone that wants to share their love, be a part of the child's life. Like I said, whatever, if they're angry at you, the only reason they're angry at you because you stood up. When they tried to fraud that birth certificate.
Her birth certificate.
Now, what kind of man would let that go on and let someone steal their child's, their name?
And check this out. This woman waited until, Patricia Robinson waited until the day of the birth. When my girl was having
Patricia Robinson? Who is this lady?
You know, it's like.
Where did these people come from? You got really a bad bunch there.
Venezuela or Costa Rica, wherever she's from, but they got some bad vibes, a bad way of life.
Must be. They must don't understand the real world.
It's not really down to earth. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why you have to go ahead and fight through the courts and get your child.
Yeah.
Take her away from them.
Oh yeah, that's in the making.
And let the judge know everything that they've done to you.
Yeah.
Because you know what, you're a loving father, and I'm very proud of you, because it's not like I tell you all the time. I say, Curtis, there are a lot of men that just will say,
forget it,
and move on. Away. But you're not like that, because that's your blood, and I don't blame you. I will fight to the end, and they will have to pay.
Check this out, world.
I will fight for my child.
Check this out, world. Now, I was brought up in a loving home. Went to church every Sunday. Father and mother stayed together. They took care of the kids. They raised the kids.
60-some years.
It never was anything. If a girl came up pregnant, they would saw to it. No matter what happened,
right?
They would see to it that the father and mother both. It doesn't matter. See the kids.
But you're dealing with a different breed of people here. These people don't understand. But one day, the only way they're going to understand, Curtis, it's God going to have to slap them down to their knees, and they're going to have to come and apologize to you.
Right.
They're going to have to tell Alexa, we kept you away from your daddy. Your daddy wanted to be in your life from the very beginning. We tried to change the birth certificate. He had to fight with the hospital to get your name, his name. Alexa's going to know all of this, and she's not going to really like them.
They fought like every single day to just keep her away. Wouldn't even let me speak to her, say hi to her.
Your own
and then
child.
when they want me to see her, you got to pay. You know.
Wow. That is too, I mean, you know, I've heard it all, but this here just takes the cake. But you know what? There's a God.
There is a God above.
And you don't have to worry about it, because God's going to handle all of that. And Alexa is growing up every day, and she will know. And she's going to hate those people.
Yeah, check this out.
She's going to hate them.
Check this out. I was looking at one of their videos they had online when Patricia Robinson was holding Alexa, and they was at like Marcus' house somewhere doing a turkey for Thanksgiving, something like that. And Patricia Robinson was holding Alexa, and Veronica Robinson was saying something like, "Alexa, say hello, Alexa. Alexa, say hi, Alexa." And check this out. Alexa had a look like, I don't want to be bothered with you people. Alexa had a look like it's something.
She knows.
It's something that's not right.
Deep down inside, she knows that her daddy wants to be there.
Check this out. She had that look like it's something is not right with these people, you know. She looking like, I don't even want to bother. And when you look at those videos, they try to shower her with too much love, shower too many gifts.
That's because
but they never say one thing about her daddy.
But no, that's the guilt. No, Curtis, that's guilt.
Guilt.
The showering, the gifts, and all of that is nothing but pure guilt. Because anybody look at that child. If I had that child and I looked at that child every day, I'd cringe. and say you need to talk to your daddy because you look just like him.
Just
and
like
that was why God did that, because God knew if